Look at this. That's Nancy.
Stella, Splash, Simba, Boo, Sammy, Richard, Nancy, Goldie, Ziggy, Ringo, Eva, Hydrox, and Ditto, the Lucky Ferals.
It's 7:25 p.m. Look at what's going on here. Look! That's Splash and Simba. This is the first time since I got these cat towers that they're laying next to each other in these cat towers. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. This is awesome. I'm getting ready to run to Home Goods because I need to replace some pillows that were on my living room couch. And instead of ordering them from Amazon, I'd like to see if I could just buy them from Home Goods because I'd always rather support like local stores. So I was just about to run out and I was walking through the room looking for my keys and I saw this. I'm so proud of my boys. So proud of my boys right now. Hello, Simba. How are you today? Let me show you a new toy that I got for the cats. I got it yesterday at Home Goods, and it's this toy. It's really similar to other toys that the cats have in that it's like this round fabric, and then it has this piece underneath that goes around. So they currently don't have a toy with a mouse's tail like this. This is what it's called. It's a mouse's tail. They used to have one, but then it broke down and got discarded. They have similar ones, but not one with a mouse's tail. And when I saw this with the white cat and the rainbows, and then the fact that it was pink, it made me think of Stella because Stella, crossed over the Rainbow Bridge almost 2 months ago at this point. And I thought, well, maybe that would be like a nice little tribute for her. And the cats might like it. And here's Simba. How you doing, Simba? Good morning. This is the box that it came in. So it says it's Whimsy Collection, Rainbow Kitties, Twirl and Spin, Cat Play Mat Toy. And it says it needs 3C batteries. And it has a twirl and spin design that keeps cats engaged and entertained. Now, this was also only $9.99. So I was like, okay, that looks like a good deal. I'll try it out for the cats. And the setup was really easy. And another thing that I really like about this toy is that it stays on for 30 minutes, right, Simba? It stays on for 30 minutes. So it's a good amount of time. Sometimes toys only stay on for like 3 minutes or 5 minutes or 10 minutes, but this is 30 minutes. So this could definitely hold a cat's attention for a while. Let me show you the not so good things about this toy. So it has 4 speeds and you just press the button on top. And the first speed I'm going to show you is the slowest speed. So here's speed number 1. That's the slow speed. Look how fast that is. The first time I saw that, I said, oh no, this is just going to be way too fast for the cats. Like, I mean, that's crazy. Let's look at speed 2. So there's speed 2. There's speed 3. It gets even faster. I mean, I feel like whoever designed this just didn't have cats or doesn't have cats. And then here's 4. This toy does not come with any instructions other than what is on the box. And I'm assuming those are 4 different speed modes. I mean, they could be different pattern modes, but I didn't really notice much of a difference. As you can see, Simba's not too interested in it, I think because it moves too fast. Yeah, it definitely feels like it's getting faster each time I press the button. Except for this last one. But still, it's just like too fast. Too fast, right, Simba? It's too fast. Oh, okay, he's gonna play. Maybe he's gonna get mad at it. He's gonna say, stop. Look at this, that's Nancy. It ends up that Nancy is enjoying this toy. Here's Ziggy. I'm super happy if Nancy likes this toy because it'll keep her entertained for a half hour. And there's Ziggy. So it seems maybe the girls like this toy. Hopefully Nancy will continue to be entertained by it. She just walked off. Ziggy's loving this. There's Richard. It is 8:30 a.m. Here's Simba, here's Boo. So I haven't really been filming much over the past few days. I've been trying to catch up with like work stuff and cleaning the house and everything. But something happened that was very, very strange last night. So I want to talk about it. Hello, Boo. Hello, Boo. So over the past few weeks, something has happened when I've been in my bedroom. I keep some things on my night table. I don't want to be specific with what I say here, but I do want to document it. I'm going to try to talk about this without being specific, but still documenting it, if that makes any sense. The reason why I don't want to be specific isn't that nice? Because if I ever talk to like an animal communicator or a pet psychic or something like that, I want to save it as like something specific that they could mention, and then it would be like validation. So over the past few weeks, like I've been in my room, it's been quiet, and then all of a sudden I'll notice something and I'll go, that's weird. Why did that just happen? But I've always been able to find like a rational or logical explanation. And that's what I tell myself. I'm like, oh, that happened because of this, like, or that happened because of that. And it's just really strange because it never happened previously. Like never, ever, ever in the past several years has it happened, but it's happened over the past few weeks twice. And then last night, I'm laying in bed, I'm just about to go to bed, I'm just about to turn the light off, and I was reading. And it was really quiet in the house, and all of a sudden, I noticed something else that was new happening near me. And I was like, what the heck is that? So I look, and I'm watching this thing happen for like, I mean, it had to be like 30 seconds or more, because I just remember staring and going, what am I seeing? Like, what am I experiencing right now? And I honestly believe it was Stella doing this thing, because she would always be in my bedroom when I was going to sleep. Like, she would always jump on my bed. She loved to walk on my night tables. I have a night table on each side of the bed. And she would walk on those night tables. And, you know, she'd always inspect for treats and stuff like that. So when this thing happened last night, I was like, oh my God, this has to be Stella. Just because there was no logical explanation for it. And then after it happened, I then started like investigating, okay, well, what could have caused that? But I couldn't find anything. So I just wanted to document it because it was really weird, right, Simba? But again, I'm not going to mention specifics because I'm going to use that as validation in case anyone communicates with her. Right, Simba?
Let's all play with Boo. Boo, 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 boo. That's what I'm gonna do. Boo, 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 boo. He sure loves his toy. Boo, 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 boo. He's such a happy boy. It's a little green feather on a little green string, on a little green wand. Have you ever seen such a silly thing? Boo, 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 boo. Sits under his box. Boo, 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 boo. Swats when the toy drops. Boo, 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 my cute little panther. Boo, 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 that's what he goes after. A little green feather on a little green string, on a little green wand. Have you ever seen such a silly thing? It's a little green feather on a little green string, on a little green wand. Have you ever seen such a tiny thing? Boo, 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 boo. Let's all play with Boo. Boo, 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 boo. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Let's all play with Boo. Whoa!
This is the Whiskertons Interactive Bird Simulation Cat toy set. I thought I'd film a quick review about this toy. I got this toy on Amazon a while ago, and I thought the cats would enjoy it because it had really good reviews. People say their cats really loved hunting the bird. And basically what it is you have like the suction cup, and then you have like a wand toy, and then you have a bird at the end of it, and it comes with like 5 different birds. And it has an assembly guide. And then these are 3 of the birds. This is what they look like. I guess they're like styrofoam covered in feathers. And then they have like a clip on top. And they come in different colors. And then, of course, the wand part comes with this also. Here's the toy itself. You can see the suction cup on the floor, and then the wand toy, and then here's the bird. And it moves around quite a bit. It moves in all different directions. And I've had this in several locations around the house, and nobody wants to play with it. Wherever I put this, nobody wants to play with it. Like, they smelled it when I first put it out, and then they batted it around a few times. But other than that, like, nobody has any interest in it. I feel like if they want to play with a wand toy, they want me moving it around for them. They don't want just like this bird just hanging out here. It has no interest for them. So maybe this would be a better product if there was some kind of a mechanism like on the bottom that would actually move this around a little bit. But where it stands right now, like, you know, it'll just be still like this until somebody plays with it. And even if I like move it around myself and there are cats around, they just look at it. They don't like playing with it. So this was not a good item for the cats. And there are 10 cats in this house right now, 1 cat in spirit, so a total of 11. But nobody wants to play with this at all. So I was very disappointed in this toy, and I just wanted to let you know about it in case you've been thinking about getting it. This scores a 0 out of 10 among the cats. I just brought it downstairs, and there's Ziggy. She batted it around twice. I don't know if she's going to continue to play with it or not. This is what happens. They usually do that for like a few seconds and then they're done with it. But maybe she'll like it here. I don't know. So I'm just going to try it here before I give it away. I was going to give it away. You like it, Ziggy? Maybe it's a little bit too high for the cats. Maybe that's the problem. Maybe that's why they don't like it. I wonder if I need to like put this coming out of a wall or something. Want me to put it on a wall? I just hung it on the wall. So it's lower for them. I don't know if they're going to play with it though. You gonna play with the birdie? You gonna play with it? You don't want it? You don't want the bird? All right, I hung it up here. It's behind this chair. You see it on the wall there? And then it comes over here. You gonna play with it, Sammy? No, you don't want it? All right, it's there if you want to play with it. It's there if you want it. Maybe they'll like it here. It's about 9:45 p.m. right now, and I am getting these automatic feeders ready for the cats because I'm going to be gone all day tomorrow, potentially on an overnight trip, and coming back either tomorrow night, if I'm only gone tomorrow, or coming back the following evening. So I need to have enough meals in here for 2 days for the cats. And they're basically getting dry food. I'm putting a little bit of dry food in for breakfast because I will be here to give them breakfast tomorrow. So I'm going to make them some raw food for breakfast. But I'm just going to put a little bit of dry food in these just to make sure that they're working. It is the first time that I am setting these feeders up since Stella passed away. And it's a very strange experience for me because she's not here to supervise me. Normally, when I put these feeders together, like she wants to know what's going on. She wants to know like what food is going in these feeders. She wants to try to sample and taste anything that I put in there. And a lot of times, she'll jump up here and try to eat the food as I'm filling the feeder. So definitely missing Stella right now. It's just so weird for me to put these feeders together and to fill them up with food and not have like any of the cats here watching me, or even like it seems like they don't even care because Stella would always be up front and center. So it's definitely weird. It's also weird because I'm only putting 3 of these together. I'm not putting 4. The lucky 7, they get fed out of a different automatic feeder downstairs. So yeah. Just adjusting. It's 7:15 a.m. Here's Simba. I'm super zoomed in right now, so if this is shaky, that's why. And I just got out of the shower, and I'm in my room. I'm getting dressed, and it's really hitting me for the first time that Stella is not here to lay on my legs and lay on my towels after I take a shower. That was like one of her favorite things. And I've taken so many showers since she's passed away. I mean, she passed away almost 2 months ago at this point, and I don't know why it hasn't really hit me until now, like with the impact that it's having. Maybe because I have like my bags out, I'm packing an overnight bag, and I don't know. I don't know why. Usually because this is when I'd sit down on my bed and Stella would lay on my legs because I would be going over like a checklist of things that I need to get done this morning and things that I need to bring with me. The cats are set up with their feeders. So they had some crunchies this morning. There's some crunchies in their snack feeders, and then there's different crunchies in their meal feeders. And then I just put their toy boxes here just to give them like some room, some separation. There's also the 2 feeders here. And here's Boo. Hey, Boo. Boo had some crunchies this morning. All the cats were really happy overnight. So like when I get up, I check the security cameras just to see like who ate what overnight and what they were doing. Simba and Splash had a great time last night. They were playing. And, you know, Boo has been in good spirits. Also, I think they're really happy that the feeders are out because they like the feeders. They know they get more crunchies. And also, you know, when the feeders come out, they know that, like, I'm probably going to be on an overnight trip. So they've been really happy with that. And here's Splash. He just jumped in this cat tower. I opened the window for them. So later today, I am going to be seeing one of my friends that I haven't seen in months. And I know we're going to be talking about the situation with Stella. And I don't know how difficult that's going to be. I do have a bit of anxiety about that part of my day today. Just because I don't know if like anxiety is going to hit me, grief is going to hit me. Like, I don't care if anger hits me. I could just, you know, explain that situation. I just don't want to deal with the other stuff. So hopefully everything will go okay. Right, Boo? Right, Boo? How you doing, Boo? How you doing, Boo? How you doing, Booster? You a happy boy, Boo? You a happy boy? So Boo really has been enjoying the Instinct dry cat food. Right now in this house, there are 4 different types of dry cat food. I have the Iams dry cat food, which is quite a bit of corn in it. So the cats get that sparingly. I really just use that to see if Boo will eat it on some of his food when he's being picky. We also have the Blue Wilderness dry cat food, which the Lucky 7 loves. And the OG4, they like it pretty well too. And then the Instinct dry cat food. I haven't been feeding that to the cats just because I have these other ones like in rotation. But yesterday, Boo really enjoyed that. So that's what I put in their snack feeders. And then we have the Origin dry cat food. And as far as all the dry cat food goes, I like that one the best for the cats, and the cats like that one too. So they've been eating that. But, you know, sometimes they do like a little bit of variety. And because the raw cat food that I make for them is so low in carbs, that's why I don't mind feeding them some dry food. Because even if the dry food is higher in carbs, let's say it's a dry food that's like 30% carbs, they're getting less than 5% carbs in the raw food that they eat. So if they're getting like, you know, 80% of their food is less than 5% carbs, I don't mind 20% of their food being like 30% carbs, because when you average it averages out to a much lower level. So, you know, it all has to be about balance. It has to be about balance, right, Boo? And happiness and quality of life, right, Boo? You a happy boy? Boo says he's happy. He's happy. Okay, Boo. Okay, Boo. You look so handsome, Boo. Here's Splash. Splash is tired because he's been on patrol all night. Usually he sleeps pretty well, but last night he was like walking around. I hope he wasn't looking for Stella, but I don't know. They saw the feeders come out. Maybe they're just happy about the feeders. But that's another thing, because usually when I bring the feeders out, I know I'm going to be like away on an overnight trip. I always tell Stella that she's going to have just like a really relaxing day. I was like, okay, Stella, just have a very relaxing day. This is like you know, almost like a spa day for you. So you just spend the day relaxing on the bed and laying around and doing whatever you want to do. It's just a massive adjustment, and I wish I didn't have to make this adjustment at all.
Thank you for watching this Lucky Ferals video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe if you'd like me to post more videos, and please make sure to check out these other videos that were selected especially for you.